Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahuwah, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash, Barakatha Yahuwah, and Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahuwah, and Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Yahuwah is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is the true name of the Heavenly Father's Son, the Son of Yahuwah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to my apostles and to my elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and peace and blessings goes to the hopeful elect, my brothers that are out on the highways pushing his word and his truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Isaiah from GMSLA, and in today's lesson, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahuwah Bashem Yahweh Shai. But in today's lesson, I'd like to start off by reading the book of Isaiah, the 24th chapter, and the 16th verse, all the way to the end, which it ends at the 23rd verse. And the point that I want to bring out in this lesson on how these devils, starting with, these Edomites, starting with the wicked elites, the dukes of Edom, right now they're living good. They have more than what hearts can ever wish. But real soon, all that will come to an end, and they'll be gathered together in a pit. All right, because right now we're in Esau's world. We're in Esau's heaven. But his heaven, his world, as it is written in 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, is coming to an end. All right, and he knows this. This devil knows this. This is why he's gonna come with that great wrath, because he knows that his time is coming to an end. He knows that his rulership is coming to an end. All right, and he's gonna try to do everything in his power to try to obtain his birthright back, not realizing that there's nothing you can do to obtain your birthright, man. There's nothing at all. All right, the Lord is only using you as a sword to punish the wicked of his people that refuse to repent. All right, so the Lord's only gonna allow you to get so far with your enterprise, with your new world order. Then he will visit you for all your iniquities. All right, for all the treacherous, all the evils that you've done here on earth. All right, you're not gonna escape. The only thing you're gonna escape is the destruction, and the reason for that is because you're gonna be the first crop of slaves that the elect New Jerusalem is coming down to put chains on, man. All right, you're gonna be the first crop of slaves, man. Your future is slavery. Future is judgment, and expect no mercy. Because when we were in your hands, you showed us no mercy. So therefore, you shall receive no mercy. Okay? This is good news for us. But this is bad news for you devils. Because your time is coming to an end, so enjoy it. Because right now, these devils, like I said, they have everything. They have the fatness of the earth. They live in the best parts of the land. All right? They have mansions. All right, they eat the purest foods. They drink the purest water. They have the best physicians. They have the world's health. They hold the world's health. They're the richest people here on earth. They're so rich, if they wanted to, they can fix the world's problems overnight. But these devils are wicked. They're not going to do that. All right, they're not going to do that because they're the wicked. All right, and we cannot turn. There's nothing that we can do to turn the wicked into a righteous man, because he's set up to be wicked. All right. So with that being said, let's read the book of Isaiah, the 24th chapter, and the 16th verse. It says, "From the uttermost part of the earth have we heard songs, even glory to the righteous. But I said, my leanness, woe unto me! The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yeah, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously." Right. So it says, from the uttermost part of the earth have we heard songs. And this truth is likened unto a song. All right. It says, even glory to the righteous. But I said, my leanness. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously with me. Slakia, the treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yeah, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously. And who's that referring to? Esau, man. Because look how he got the land. All right. Look how the Gadites, which are known as today the Native Americans, look how they helped Esau survive the winter, survive survive off the land. They taught Esau how to live off the land. Look what Esau did to them. Look at all the treaties that Esau made with Gad and didn't even keep one of them. Because outwardly, he may spoke with his mouth peace, but in his mind, like the scripture says, war was in his heart. Okay, but verse 17 it says, fear and the pit and the snare are upon thee, O inhabitant of the earth. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. Right, now let's break it down. Let's read it again and break it down. Verse 18. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. Right, now what is that? No, who's going to be the one that's going to flee from the noise of fear? What's the noise of fear? That nuclear destruction. The one that's going to flee it are these wicked elites, the top Edomites. All right, all those that are coincide with the new order, they're going to flee. All right, just so they can fall into a pit, just so they can gather together into a pit, man. All right, so let's read that again. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. Right, those that try to escape that nuclear destruction, because these elites, they know that it's coming. All right, they know the Lord is coming. Let's get a couple of precepts before we continue on. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, and we can start off from 19. It says, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty when he arises to shake terribly the earth. Right. All right. So these devils, they're going to go into the holes of the rocks, these different underground bunkers that they have, the bunkers that they got in the mountains, the bunkers that they have in outer space, the bunkers that they have in the oceans. They're gonna flee just to be gathered up, man, and be put into a pit. Okay, it says, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks, into the caves of the earth, for fear of the Lord and for the glory of his majesty. Right, because our Lord Yahuwah, he's about to make his second return. He's about to make a grand appearance, man. All right, and these devils know this. Okay, so not only are they going to be hiding from that destruction, but they're going to be hiding from our Lord Yahuwah as well. All right, because our Lord, he's coming back to bring fire upon the earth. All right, not only is the nuclear destruction going to bring fire upon earth, upon America, but you also going to have our Lord and the angels, man. Okay, it says, for the glory of his majesty when he arises to shake terribly the earth. How is the Lord going to shake the earth? All right, with the missiles, man, because when the missiles hit, that's going to cause the whole earth to shake. All right, and it's going to explain that when we go back to Isaiah, the 24th chapter. It says, in that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself, to worship, to the moles and to the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks, for fear of Yahuwah Bashim Yahushai, and for the glory of his majesty when he arises to shake terribly the earth. All right, let's get another precept. Let's see what Job 20. And 23, it says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. Right. So when Esau is about to complete his new order, his enterprise, in his mind, he thinks that he got it all set. He's so close of accomplishing his new order. Right. When he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him. That's when his kingdom is going to be taken down by that fire, by the nuclear destruction. And all it's going to take is 1 hour. All right. It says, and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. So while he's eating, while he thinks he's going to accomplish his new order, you're going to have a nuclear war that's gonna start, man. And there's nothing that these devils, these other nations, there's nothing that the president of Russia, president of France, president of Britain, president of, all these different world leaders, there's nothing that they can do to stop this nuclear destruction, because they know, these world leaders, they know how destructive a nuclear war is. They know that it's a war that no that no one can win. All right, but there's nothing they can do about it, because Yahuwah Bashim Yahshai is in control, and he's gonna fulfill his will. He's gonna do his purpose, and his purpose is to destroy America, man. All right, destroy Esau's kingdom. Verse 24, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Right, what is that iron weapon? That nuclear missile. All right, all these missiles, these devils, they're gonna flee from that. They're gonna go into the rocks. They're gonna go into these underground bunkers that they got, whether it's in outer space, in the mountains, in the ocean, wherever it is. They're gonna flee. All right, because they know that their judgment is coming. They know that they're gonna have to pay for all the things that they have done. Okay, it says, it is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. All right, so that was it on that. Let's get another precept before we go back to Isaiah 24. Let's go to the one in Amos, the 9th chapter, in the 1st verse. It says, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he says, smite the lintel of the door, and the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Right, man, because you're gonna have people, you're gonna have these devils that are they're gonna flee. They're gonna flee from the judgment of the Lord. They're gonna flee when the Lord returns. They're gonna be in hiding, but you can't run, you can't hide. Remember, Esau is like a fugitive. All right, remember in the scriptures they say the Lord told Cain that he's gonna be a vagabond and a fugitive upon earth, and eventually the fugitive can only go so far until the time that he gets caught, man. All right, and that's the time we're coming into, where Esau is about to be gathered up and put into a pit. All right, hold on, give me a second. All right, Slakia. All right, verse 2, it says, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Right, man. You have these devils that are gonna have underground bunkers. Who's that hand that the Lord's gonna use to take them? Us, man. All right, we could, a good kind of good description is the movie Kingsman, the first one that ever came out. All right, these devils had the plan to create a newer order. All right, so they did what? They went into the mountains. All right, and they were watching this. They were watching it take off. They're watching their new order play off, right? And they're all rejoicing, all happy, thinking that they're gonna accomplish a new order. Then what happened? You had that one secret what's his name? Bigsby, forgot his name, but you had that one secret agent that ruined their plans, man. All right, and in reality, that's us. All right, that's the Lord. The Lord is gonna ruin their plans. The Lord is gonna spoil their plans, because as it is written, they're not gonna fulfill their enterprise. Here it is. These devils, they're gonna be in these bunkers, all happy, all rejoicing, right? That they're finally gonna accomplish what they've been trying to accomplish all these years, but little do they know that there's men waiting to put chains on their neck. All right, so that hand represents us, because the Lord's gonna send us to gather them and put them in chains, man, and put them in a pit. Okay, it says, though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down, because they have these bunkers in outer space, man. All right, why you think they're sending like all these old astronauts? You having all these recently you had all these like Jeff Bezos and all these rich Edomites going up, these rich old Edomites going up into space, man. There's a reason for that. Okay, it says and though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And who's that serpent? Leviathan. All right, and these devils are foolish, because these devils, of a Leviathan, but you still had the audacity to build a bunker there. No bunker in the ocean, knowing that there's a big sea creature, man. All right, and in reality, Hey, the Lord made them do that, man. So this can come to pass. All right. The Lord made them build their bunkers. So this can come to pass, man. All right. And these bunkers that these devils have, it's not no ordinary bunkers like you see the ones over here in America. It's these, they literally have cities, man. Or a good movie to watch is the one in Resident Evil. I forgot what the name of it, but you can type in underground bunker or New York City Resident Evil underground. All right, you should on YouTube you'll see a good description of how these devils have literally under a whole damn city, a whole another city underground, man. All right, who gave them that technology? The Lord, just so they can escape from the iron weapon, just so they can be gathered together and be put into a pit. All right. So let's go back to Isaiah 24 and where we left off. 18, it says, and it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows of from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. Right, because what's going to cause the earth to shake? That destruction, that nuclear destruction, man. Because it's literally going to be a nuclear war. Once Russia shoots their missiles, all these nations are going to shoot their missiles. America's going to shoot missiles back, man. It's going to be it's going to be all-out nuclear war. All right, and there's nothing that they could do to stop it. Okay, because this is all the will of Yahuwah Bashim Yahushai. So it says the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall or not rise again. Right, what's going to cause the earth to reel to and fro like a drunkard? That destruction, that nuclear destruction. All right, once it hit, the whole earth is going to shake. This is why you're going to have the elect men, the ones that are saved. All right, they're going to be beamed up into the chariots, and they're going to go in the firmament. They're going to go in outer space and look down and see the destruction. We are going to witness this, man. Lord willing, we be those men. All right, we're going to witness the destruction, and we're going to be in fear. All right, we're going to rejoice all at the same time. We're going to give praises to Yahuwah Bashim Yahushai. Okay, it says verse 21. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. Right, and who's that? The wicked elites. All right, the 13 ruling families, the ones that secretly run the earth, man. All right, like you Majivians, you Rothschilds, or you Rockefellers, or all of them, man. Okay, you're the hosts of the. You're the ones that the Lord is gonna punish, man. You're the high ones that the Lord is gonna punish, man. Okay, it says, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in a pit, and they shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited. Right, man. Because when we gather, we're gonna put chains. We're gonna bound chains on your neck, your feet, your hands. All right, you don't know what it's like to be a slave, man. You don't know what it's like to catch hell. Okay, you don't know what it's like to work, because these devils never worked in their life, man. All right, they have servants. Hey, I believe in the scriptures. When you go to Revelation 6, let me see if I can find it real quick. All right, Revelation 6:14. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place. And this is again referring to the destruction, because what happens when the nuclear missile hits? It creates that mushroom cloud. And the Apostle John likened it onto a scroll. All right, when he saw the destruction, he likened it onto a scroll. All right, because what happens with a mushroom cloud? When the nuclear missile hits, it creates a mushroom cloud, and that looks like a scroll rolling together. Because remember, these are visions that the prophets received that was going to happen in the times that we're living in now. All right, and back then there was no term for mushroom cloud, so they had to name it to what it looked like to them. Okay, and the prophet Isaiah, when you read Isaiah 34, he likened it on the same thing, that mushroom cloud, onto a scroll. All right, so it says, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place because of that great earthquake. Right. Remember, we read in Isaiah 24, the earth is going to shake, all right, to and fro like a drunkard. Okay. Verse 15. And that's literally going to cause the mountains. You're going to have different these islands. You're going to have tsunamis. Everything's going to be out of place, man. Okay. It says, and the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. Right. Because remember, I quoted Kingsman. In that movie, not only did you see the rich men and all the people that was part of the New Order, but you saw soldiers. All right. And you saw servants. All right. Because you're going to have people that are the servants that are going to be serving the elites, man. You think they're going to be working themselves down there? No. They're going to have servants. And they're going to have their soldiers that are going to protect them. All right. Which, they're going to fail miserably. It's going to be easy work for us. Easy work for the men of the Lord. All right. And you're going to have the kings of the earth, these different leaders, these different world leaders. They're in cahoots with Esau. They're going to be in these bunkers. All right. You're going to have great men, rich men. Another good movie was watched 2012, where the world was supposed to end and all that. 2012. All right. You saw what you had people that were to get on the ark. You had to be highly classified. I mean, you have to be rich. You have to have a lot of money. You have to be somebody. Okay. So it says, and said to the mountains, verse 16, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Right? Who sits on the throne? Yahuwah. And who's the Lamb? Yahuwah Shai, man. All right, because they're gonna be in hiding. They're gonna be in hiding because they know that it's it for them, But they're only gonna escape that destruction, man. All right, the nuclear destruction. All right, that's the reason why the Lord's gonna let you hide. He lets you escape just so you can be put into slaves, just so you can be our slaves, put into chains, man. Okay, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Right, man. All right, because that day is gonna be a great, terrible day. All right, that day everyone's gonna know who Yahuwah Bashim Yahushai is, man, and they're gonna know that he's the only God and there's no other God but him. All right. So let's go back to Isaiah 24 and 22. It says, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit. So you're gonna be in hiding. You're gonna go in the different mountains, these different bunkers, just so you can be gathered together and be put in a pit. So no more mansions for you, no more fatness of the earth, no more best lands, all right? No more servants, all right? No more just enjoying your riches, man. You won't learn what it's like to be a slave, and it's going to be terrible for your ass, man. All right? It says, then the moon shall be confounded and the sun ashamed when Yahuwah Bashim Yahushai, Lord of hosts, shall reign in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem and before his ancient gloriously. Let's get one more precept. Let's go to Psalms 149. We read the whole chapter. It says, praise ye Yahuwah Bashim Yahushai. Praise ye Yahuwah Bashim Yahushai. Sing unto the Lord a new song and his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in a dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and the harp. Hey, what do you think we're going to be doing when we're in them chariots, man? We're going to be dancing, praising Yahuwah Bashim Yahushai. All right? We're going to be watching the destruction, praising Yahuwah Bashim Yahushai, man. All right? It says, for the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in their glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. And this is a future prophecy, man. All right? Because right now, you're not singing aloud upon your beds. Okay? You dread to wake up, man. You dread to you got find your alarm clock woke you up so you can go to work, man. But the day is coming where we're gonna sing aloud upon our beds. All right, it says, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and the two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. Right, and that two-edged sword is literally. All right, it says, and we're gonna execute vengeance upon the heathen. All right, remember the Lord said he's gonna avenge us. How do you think he's gonna avenge us? All right, by using us, just like how he said he was gonna punish us. How do you think the Lord was punished us? By using these other nations. But just like as it is written in Lamentations that our punishment is almost up. We're not going to go into captivity after Esau's taken down. We're never going to go into captivity again. This is our last captivity, man. Okay? So it says, to bind their kings with chains and the nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise Yahuwah Bashem Yahushai. Praise ye the Lord. Right, man. So we're going to bind their kings with chains and nobles with fetters of iron. Okay? When the Lord sends us down there to get you wickedly, to get you devils, that's what we're going to do, man. We're going to kill your mighty men. All right? We'll kill all them soldiers. It's going to be easy work. You know? Brothers can have various different ways to get into your bunkers. We could just appear. We could break down your doors. We could do a bright burn. You know how bright burn he was flying in and out, man. You know? We're gonna do different ways to get your ass, man. You're gonna be in fear, all right? Because this is what Esau really fears, man. He fears his end. This is why he's gonna come with that great wrath, all right? Because he knows that his time is short. So you know, with that, hopefully, brothers, edified. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahuwah Bahashem, Yahuwah Shai Bahashem, or Kodash. Shalom.